Ah, yes. That was not the voice of Mike Wiskus or George Klein. That was the voice of Red Arrow #1. You could tell, just a true gentleman. Ready to taxi out. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for the RAF Red Arrows as they begin their taxi. These guys are so cool. I was telling you earlier, they don't have trailers, they don't have any of that stuff. No, they don't even use music because they're so awesome when they fly. They don't need it. All they have is the voice of Adam Collins. And he's going to get here in just a second to start talking. He'll tell you all about it. This is truly an aerial ballet. And it's just wonderful to watch. I think you're in for a real treat. Remember to stay out of that cone lane should we need it. And the reason I'm telling you this is you're going to just stop and stand wherever you're at as soon as these jets take off because they're so wonderful to watch. I don't want you to stand in that lane. Don't stand in our emergency lane. It's marked by the cones. You can walk in it, but don't stand in it. Should we need to get somebody out of here on a medical emergency, that's the lane we're going to use. It's a tight crowd line, I realize that, but they're asking that you keep it empty. Feel free to walk through it, but just don't stop. So whenever Squadron Leader Adam Collins is ready, he will pick up the microphone, he'll hold that brick in his hand, and as he was telling me yesterday, they communicate with tones through that. But he can't speak to the team, they just have a tone that they use, and it's really been fun to watch these fellas. Again, a rare sight. Adam's making me earn my money today. He's just having fun. He's like, what is he going to come up with next? Here we are, though. He's grabbing the microphone now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Squadron Leader Adam Collins, Red Arrow #10.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Squadron Leader Adam Collins. I am Red 10, the supervisor with the Royal Air Force aerobatic team, the Red Arrows. Well, it's my privilege to talk to you this afternoon. I'm going to talk you through the display. I'm going to let you hear some of Red 1's radio transmissions and give you some background information on the team and the pilots. Well, Red 1 at the front is just lining up his 3 aircraft. He's got Reds 4 and 5 further down the runway, as 6, 7, 8 and 9 at the back. They're about to spool up the engines and get ready for takeoff. Forming a V-shape, and then the Diamond of 4 aircraft will slot in behind during the turn as Red 1 leads the aircraft off, ready to trim them out and prepare for the start of the show. Well, we are undertaking an 11-week tour of North America, visiting both Canada and the US, and to inspire. And those aims are just as true this year for the Royal Air Force and the Red Arrows. The main one of those for us is to inspire. We hope there are many of you on the ground today, both young and old, who look at our displays, look at our fly pass, talk to us on the ground, and we want to inspire you to follow your dreams, just like we did when we were walking around at air shows with our parents, before we joined the Royal Air Force and before we became Red Arrows pilots. Aerobatic team, the Red Arrows! on, leading them over in big battle formation. That red, white and blue smoke, patriotic both for us and for the US. Red One starting the rolling show, bringing the aircraft around to the left in big battle formation, but swiftly moving them into short diamond. Leading the formation is Red One, squadron leader Martin Pert. Martin is a former Harrier and Typhoon pilot on the front line. He's also instructed on the Hawk, and he's in his second year as the team leader. In from the left-hand side, it's short diamond. On the right of Red One in diamond is Red Two, Flight Lieutenant Damo Green. Damo has previously flown the Hawk on our aggressor squadron. He's also flown the Typhoon on the front line operationally, and he's in his first year on the Red Arrows.
Right now. Holding the now trailing.
Red One using a very metronomic cadence when he talks to the other pilots on the radio. They're reacting to his voice rather than the movement of his aircraft to keep those formation shapes tight and symmetrical. Well, out to our right-hand side, you can see the aircraft moving. This formation represents the first of our anniversaries, which is, of course, the 50th anniversary of the Apollo moon landings. And in from the right-hand side, forming the shape of the Apollo landing craft, it's time for the Apollo roll. Over they go, 2,500 feet, that distinctive Apollo shape, warmed by red jets in the skies over Stuart. On the right-hand side of Apollo is Red 4, Flight Lieutenant Gregor Ogston. Gregor has previously flown the Harrier and the Typhoon. He's instructed on the new version of the Hawk that we now use for fighter training, and he's in his first year on the Red Arrows. Changing to the next of our historic formation positions, representing the supersonic airliner designed in Great Britain and France that was so successful, had its 50th, or had its anniversary, its 50 years since its first flight this year. In from the left-hand side, Reds 8 and 9 will form the engines underneath the aircraft as it flies straight towards us before banking to the left. The nose lights are on towards us, the smoke is about to come on. In from the left-hand side, it's Concorde. Takeoff go, calls Red One as Concorde disappears out to our front right. Well, the smoke has come back on. They're changing to the next of our formation positions. This one a very technically difficult formation to fly. We have 6 aircraft, will all fly line abreast. Red 6 and 7 will tuck in at the back of the formation to form Phoenix. On the left of Red 1 in Phoenix is Red 3, Squadron Leader Mike Bowden. Mike has previously flown the Harrier and the Tornado GR4. He's instructed on the Hawk before and is in his 5th season on the Red Arrows. In from the left-hand side, the coloured smoke about to come on for Phoenix. Takeoff go, calls Red 1 as Phoenix moves over to Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. It is, of course, the Lancaster. In from the right-hand side, the nose lights will come on towards us, the smoke will come on, Red 1 will ease the nose up, ready for the Lancaster roll.
Whoa!
Upside down at 2,500 feet, Lancaster cruises over the top of us. Now, many of you will think Lancaster wasn't aerobatic. Well, the great test pilot Alex Henshaw repeatedly rolled the Lancaster more than once whilst testing them during the war in Great Britain. To roll, it's time for Tornado. Get those cameras ready, the position on the left. Here we go.
But they don't have
Aboard calls Red 9 as the red and blue smoke comes on. Reds 8 and 9 rolling around the rest of the formation. Red 1 about to bank them around to the left, changing smoke colour as they go. It's Tornado. Well, as Tornado moves off to our front right, that means we're approaching the top of each other as we get ready for the detonator. Enid, break, break, go, calls Red 1. Keep your eyes on Jimbo, the red and blue smoke below. Keep your eyes on Red 6 and 7. They're the two aircraft with the coloured smoke changing to white as they pitch up on the left and right. On the right we have Red 6, it's Flight Lieutenant Toby Keeley. He's a former Tornado pilot and Hawk instructor. On the left is Red 7. Red 6 on the right being chased by Red 8, Red 7 on the left being chased by Red 9. They have a closing speed of over 700 miles an hour. They're going to pass 100 feet apart in the spectacular Jippo Pass. Keep your eyes on 6 and 7. They're pulling hard away from us. Pulling 6G. Their nose will come back onto show center. The aircraft will reverse and cross in front of you 100 feet apart in the Cyclone. The Synchro pair once more pulling hard towards each other. They'll cross flight paths, sniffing smoke as they go in the Slingshot. Now look out to your left-hand side. Here comes Red 9 with the smoke on. He's going to fly straight down the line. Look out to show center, and just to the right is Enid in an inverted V formation. Red 9 about to fly straight down the middle in the Goose. Pulling up with the coloured smoke, Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Dan Rose. Dan is a former Typhoon pilot and weapons instructor. He's in his third and final year on the team. Out to the left, Red 1 leading Enid away with the red and blue smoke on, about to change to white as we prepare for the next maneuver. The white smoke comes on the left, about to turn off. Now look straight ahead to show center. Here's the three aircraft, Red 6, 7 and 8. As they come in towards each other, the smoke about to come on before they break in the vortex. Up through the middle goes Red 8, pulling hard, Red 6 and 7 staying there with the coloured smoke on. Red 8 up through the middle is Flight Lieutenant Chris Lyndon Smith. He's formerly flown the Tornado, instructed on the Hawk, and has flown in the most number of positions of anyone on the Red Arrows. He's flown as 2, 7, 6, 4, 5, and 8.
The diamond coming on.
Now in from the left and right once more is the Synchro pair with the white smoke on. They'll be coming down the line again with a closing speed of 700 miles an hour. Red 6 on the right will roll inverted. Red 7 on the left, the right way round. As they cross at show center, they'll switch in the vice versa. As 6 and 7 run down. 7 aircraft simultaneously off to the right-hand side go the 7 ship. Now look out to the left and right. Here come the Synchro pair again. The white smoke is on. They're descending down the line towards each other. They're going to cross 3 times in front of us, pulling 7G in the turn. They'll cross 100 feet apart with the coloured smoke in carousel. On comes the coloured smoke, 6 and 7 pulling hard towards each other. As they cross at about 100 feet apart, the smoke colours will change, leaving a red and blue half of the circle. 6 and 7 back to a right-hand turn, swinging out like a pendulum.
Right now. Easing up.
The arrows normally fly with even numbers on the right of the formation and odd numbers on the left of the formation. Well, Red 1 moves them out into reverse battle formation. We now have the even numbers on the left, the odd numbers on the right. We have a maneuver to fix this, so as the smoke goes off, Red 1 will be calling the aircraft into their normal positions through a maneuver called the slalom. There they go, through the slalom, back through line astern, onto the correct side. Now flying even on the right, odd on the left. Red 1 about to put the coloured smoke on. Each aircraft has all 3 colours of smoke. We have 5 minutes of white, 1 minute of red and 1 minute of blue, all of which are activated by buttons on the pilot's control stick and activated on the command of Red 1. Red 1 works hard during the design of the show to make sure no aircraft runs out of coloured smoke during the display. As Red 1 leads Enid off to the left, let's look out to our far right-hand side. Here comes the rear section down the line. Red 6 and 7 about to roll inverted. They'll fly down the line upside down. Reds 8 and 9 will roll around them in corkscrew.
8 and 9. Okay,
Aboard whispers Red 9 again as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the smoke in corkscrew. Smoke colour as they go in the rollbacks. 2 and 3 roll go, calls Red 1, the signal for them to roll. Clear go, call 2 and 3, the signal for 4 and 5 to roll. lead seems ready for the Jibbo break. Keep your eyes on red 6 and 7 out of the break. They're staying on the colored smoke, changing to white, ready for the last of their opposition maneuvers. On the left is red 7, it's Flight Lieutenant John Bond. John has previously instructed on the Tucano aircraft. He displayed the Tucano in 2012, and he then went to the Typhoon Force before joining the Red Arrows. He's in his second year and will become the Synchro leader next year. At 700 mile an hour closing speed, they're about to roll towards each other twice in the imaginatively titled Double Rolls. As 6 and 7 turn the covered smoke off, pitch back out behind. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching the Red Arrows! Red white smoke comes on for the other aircraft to mark his location, switch sides, and join back into their correct side of the formation. Well, as we continue our 11-week tour of North America, we'll be documenting our progress online. Red 1 making final adjustments. Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of you all, let's hear it for the Red Arrows and the Stars and Stripes break. All 9 aircraft breaking into the circuit, lining up downwind and arrows.
Squadron leader Adam Collins, Red Arrow number 10. I don't know, what was the best line, Graham? What was it, Jay, that we heard? Oh, imaginatively named the double roll. That was my favorite. Yeah, that was a good one today. Look forward to seeing you down the road, Mr. Collins. Have a good time out at, a few out in San Diego and California. It'll be fun. Red Arrows, follow them on social media. See them here today as they head down to just the 3 that we normally have in North America. The RCAF Snowbirds, Blue Angels, and the Thunderbirds. And now the Red Arrows joining the season of 11-week tour. Awesome to have them here at the New York International Airshow. Be a great time to tell you, again, a huge thank you to Stephen M. Newhouse, Orange County Executive Stephen M. Newhouse. Would like to take the time to remind all of us here at New York Stewart International Airport, which is hosting the New York International Airshow, has a rich military history all its own. New York's Stewart International Airport originated as an airfield built by the Army back in 1943 for the aviation training of cadets of the United States Military Academy at West Point. With that in mind, County Executive Newhouse would like to thank all active duty servicemen and women and the veterans in attendance today for their service to this great nation. Our thanks to the vets and to Stephen M. Newhouse. Pratt & Whitney, proud to sponsor the military aircraft for the U.S. and its allies. We salute the servicemen and women who bravely defend our freedom at home and abroad. Pratt & Whitney, go beyond. Also a huge thank you to Orange County Choppers, to USAA, to Angry Orchard. Check them out online at angryorchard.com. Just a 10-minute drive from here, down there in Walden, New York. Great cider beer. They even have, this is something that I didn't know. They have events like trivia night. They even have a farmer's market. They even have yoga classes. Now that's That's a yoga class I could get into. A little Angry Orchard yoga. Budweiser, thank you. Data Distributors. Atlantic Aviation, they've gone above and beyond the call of duty.